everybody, welcome into Farm Cooking with Nan. Today we're going to be making a new kind of fudge. It's not, I usually have the easy peanut butter fudge, but I saw this recipe for a long time and I thought, I've never tried it and I'm going to. So first of all, I'm going to take one, this is just Jif. You can use whatever brand you want to, but this is a 1 pound jar. I almost got this out before I started the video. I thought peanut butter's not so easy to get out of there, and I don't want them to be aggravated at me because I'm taking a little while, but you don't want to leave anything in there. You want to get every bit of it out for this recipe. Let me get the rest of this out of there and we'll be right back, and that way I don't take up your time. Okay, I got all 16 ounces out of my peanut butter jar. Got it in here. It's always good to use one of these little things. It works pretty good. Now I'm going to use that same spatula. It's all going into one place anyway. And I'm going to put in 16 ounces, 1 pound of creamy vanilla. I went back and forth thinking, well, see, but I've never made this before. So listen, y'all start being mean to me now. You should have used this. I never use this. I'm telling you. I never use that. I always use so-and-so. You know what? Good. Start doing a cooking page. They won't have to watch me. Seriously. I mean, do you not ever say anything positive? Some of you are looking for a good block. And when you're mean and you come on there and down people, or somebody says, well, I use so-and-so, and then they jump on them, I mean, there ain't no use to do that. So let's be nice, young'uns. It's the loving season. It is the season of Christmas. So let's just get rid of our throwaway stuff here. And we are going to pop this in the microwave and we're going to let it melt. I want to get this off of my spatula. We're going to let it melt. And then we're going to get started and we're going to stir it up and do what we need to do. I'm going to pop this into the microwave and I'm going to stir it at every 30-second intervals, okay? Let me clear this. I'm going to put it on. We'll just let that go 30 seconds and then we'll stir it real good. And we want to keep doing it every 30 minutes, stirring it. 30 seconds until we get a good, to where it starts to thaw, melt a little bit. And it won't take long. And we'll have peanut butter. While we're waiting on that, I just took an 8x8 pan and I just pressed some parchment paper down into it. I'm sure, let me see just a second. I'm going to just give a mist of spray in that. Now, let's grab our big spoon here. I got me a big one. We're going to pull this out. We're going to stir it. See, it don't take long. It's already really working there. So we're going to stir that and put it back in. I'm going to get all that off that spoon. It won't take maybe 30 more seconds. Maybe a little bit more than that, but it will definitely won't take long. And that right there will be ready to pour into our little thing here. This is for Willow and Brent, my son-in-law, because Brent, I'm telling you, my computer went crazy. We've not been able to upload videos and stuff. And I'm not computer savvy, young'uns, and I'm not telephone savvy. So, you know, I'm a little illiterate when it comes to that. So, we had to call yesterday. We couldn't even get, let me stir this up real good. We couldn't even upload a video. So I had to start downloading everything, all the videos off of my computer. Now you want to get this totally mixed up. So I didn't know how to do that. So I called Brent and said, please help us. We can't even, we just can't. Look at how creamy that is. Oh, that hurts my hand. Hang on a minute. Let's get all that out of there. Now, as soon as we get this spread out, we're going to, don't take long, it'll start setting back up. You know, you need to move pretty quick with this. I'm going to take that spray, and I'm going to take my little spreader, spray the back. Hang on a minute. Let me get this off of here. Now this is mighty tempting. This is what Willow goes yesterday. Hey Nan, are you not going to make fudge this year? I said, yes, honey, I'll make fudge. And she said, okay, let me rinse real quick. And she said, okay. And so when they worked on my computer yesterday, for a little while, showed me what I needed to do, I was like, okay, that's it. I'm just going to, I'm going to make them up some fudge and send it home with them because I can't leave it here. Pop can't have peanut butter, and, you know, with diabetes, I don't need to be eating it either, so I'm just going to send them home. I said, what kind do you want? She said, peanut butter. This is not the regular recipe that I use. So when you're looking for my videos, please, let me tell you something. Anytime you're looking for a video or a recipe, please go up to the top of your search bar and just type in. Let's just say, I'm going to call this easy. No, my other one is called Easy Peanut Butter Fudge, so I don't want to name it the same thing. So I mean, I really don't have a name for this because I didn't invent it. But let's just say we call it peanut butter fudge frosting. I don't know. Just don't know. But let's just say you go up to the top of your screen and you click, and you click on your search bar and you type in Farm Cooking with Nan. Farm Cooking with Nan. And then type in peanut butter fudge. And put peanut butter fudge and put video/recipe, and that's all you have to do is just click, and it will absolutely pull it up. So all you have to do when it pulls it up is just click on what you want to see or what you want to watch. Really. I'm going to pop this in the refrigerator, and we're going to let this cool for an hour or two, and we'll be back. I've been doing it's just a baking and cooking day. It's so dreary, and it's supposed to be so cold. Tonight, I think tonight it's supposed to get down to 20 or below, or get up in the morning and it's 20. I don't know. But I'm going to cut this. And cut it in small, really. I need a longer knife. but this'll do. You learn to do with what you got, don't you? But I'm gonna get this cut up, and most of it will go to Willow and her daddy. And then I'm gonna cut some smaller. I'll cut some bigger pieces on the end. We're just gonna cut that. Have a couple of those people that really like big pieces. They can have the bigger slices on the end. I'm going to give some to, like I said, the Ups man. He's really nice. Always good about keeping my packages dry and everything, because it was a rainy day this morning, and he's always very good at that. So let's put these on a nice little serving dish. That's my taste. You know what? That's delicious. Now you have to keep this in the refrigerator. I'm sure that it would be mushy. You know, it's good and firm. You can see that. A nice firm piece. Now let's get this on here and make a pretty little presentation. Did you see how easy this was to make? Really. If you say, well, I don't want to stand over the stove and slave and wait 5 minutes for it to boil and all that stuff, I can't believe how sweet, as I say sweet, it's not overly sweet at all. You know, I don't like to, I'm not going to eat any of this. If y'all think I am, you're fooled, because I will not be eating this. That would probably really take my sugar into a real spiral. So let's don't do that, okay? I'm going to get a quick little picture and talk to you just a second. Here we go. Look at this. Isn't that good looking fudge? To have took 1 minute in your microwave, you know, doing a stir after 30 seconds, and then put it back in for 30 more seconds. Pour it into your parchment lined 8x8 dish, and you're ready to go. One 16-ounce tub of vanilla frosting, and one jar, 16-ounce jar of peanut butter. Jif peanut butter is what I used. You use whatever brand you want to. Well, listen, young'uns, I'm going to take some of this and put it with some cookies that I've made and some stuff, and I'm getting ready. I just got through doing the fudge. Just got through doing a copycat, I guess it's called a Buckeye cookie. It's supposed to be sort of like, except I always put my own twist on it. But it's supposed to sort of be like something that you get from Crumble. And then I finished that, and I'm getting ready to do some lemon chess, like lemon chess blueberry something for Papa. It's funny because last night I was eating a couple of blueberries, and I said, Lord, these things are so sour. And he said, well, maybe it's just you. And I said, well, after 2 or 3, you know whether you just, where you brushed your teeth or whatever before you ate it, and it gives you a different flavor in your mouth. I said, no, they just don't have any sweetness to them at all. And he said, well, maybe you ought to put those in a cake. He loves lemon blueberry. Maybe you ought to put those in a cake. Well, I'm going to make him a little bar that he can eat each morning for a few days. And so it's just been a day for sweets. And you know what? I can truly say that fudge was in there in the refrigerator. Never thought a thing about it, except I need to get it distributed out to Willow and to Brent and to the Ups man, and because Pop can't eat peanut butter. So, you know, we need to get this distributed and get it out of my house. Well, young'uns, I love you so very much. I thank you for coming and watching each day with me, and more than anything, I appreciate you commenting, and I appreciate you sharing my videos and liking and following me. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that, young'uns. And we're going to be having a lot of different desserts and some things that's coming up. Christmas things. You could make this and take it to a gathering where it's finger foods or whatever, or not finger foods. Make this and cover it up and take it to a gathering, and boy, is people going to say, thank you, slaved over it, okay? Well, listen, I'm going to go, and I want you to remember one thing. This season, it's all about Jesus. It's all about Jesus. It's all about Christ. And we've got to keep Christ in Christmas. There's no such word as Xmas, so I want you to know that. Not in my vocabulary. That's just like you're taking Christ out of Christmas. And so just remember that. Remember how much he loved you. Remember he came as a babe in a manger. Just a very humble beginning. And just put the Lord first in your life this season and every season. But don't take Christ out of Christmas. I love you. I really do. I'll see you next time if it's his will, okay? Bye-bye.